So here we are in week 4. We talked about in the first week, because again, we're acknowledging International Women's Month. And so the first one was talking about your resilience within yourself or within another female, right? During this really delicate time in history. Number 2 was about your courage, where in fact, if you maybe had courageous conversations or you've gotten your lioness on, maybe you didn't even acknowledge it, and where we want to make a point of doing that. And the third week, of course, was your confidence, where in fact you stepped into your confidence in a way where you found your voice, you really spoke to what was going on for you. Now week 4, what I would like you to be thinking about are the female mentors in your life. Who are they? Who are the people that embody those 3 things? Resilience, courage, confidence. Maybe one of your mentors embodies one of them really well. Maybe perhaps all of them. So this is an opportunity when we have International Women's Month to really be thinking about the females, because this is the thing. We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. I love that quote by Jim Rohn. So it's important to be thinking about who are the people that remind us who we are, those female leaders, and they may be leaders as in your mom, your grandmother. It could be a physical mentor that you have. It could be somebody that's part of your mastermind. Maybe it's an accountability partner that you have. You see, it's so important that we really create communities and support teams. And I believe strongly as female leaders and female team members that we need to be very intentional where we spend our time. Because you see, if I'm the average of the 5 people I spend the most time with, if those people are naysayers, if those people that point fingers at everybody else and blame everybody else for their circumstance, then I'm in trouble, because guess what? I'm going to follow suit, right? We know the flip side of that is that if I'm around people that are stretching themselves, that are, making big, hairy, audacious goals, as my mentor Jack Canfield will say, is that then I'm going to also stretch myself, right? And I'm not going to play small in the world. So for me, I want you to be thinking about who are the mentors that are presently at your table. I talk about this in my book, The Powerhouse in You, about the importance of creating that powerhouse support team. So maybe there's some people like friendships, we've heard of that about seasons. Maybe some people need to take a bit of a hiatus from your table, that support table. Maybe you need to bring in some new people, right? If you're feeling a bit complacent, or there's some people that maybe you need to reach out to and get the brave on, right? One of the things I did, for example, when I was in Costa Rica, is I reached out and I had that, got the brave on and asked someone, hey, are you open to having a Zoom coffee chat? And then from there it turned into, we went for dinner and we're going to go for coffee and all of that stuff. So again, I'm inviting you to be thinking about who are those powerhouses in your life, those courageous women, those confident women, the resilient women that have lifted you up during times of struggle, of times of challenge, or maybe you're being stretched, your character development is happening, or perhaps they've been there cheering for you going, I knew you could do it, right? I think it's important that we take that necessary pause and really take a look at those female leaders that have really made an impact on our lives. It might be your boss, it might be your colleague, it might be your daughter. So please share that with them. I think it's really important that we acknowledge each other and how they've made an impact on us. So have yourself a beautiful day, and remember, you are a powerhouse.